Hey guys, okay, I'm back on again. All right, I told you guys I might be on like 3 times, but I won't be on for long. So, everybody that's getting in here, get in here and make sure you hit the like button. We are on back again. As I said, we'll probably do three lives today, guys. 3 lives today. We're working hard for these lives today. Shout out to everybody that's coming in. Um, I got baby bunny taking a nap, so I'm literally just coming in for a quick second on this situation. Um, we're gonna talk about this because this is a lot, you guys. This is a lot that's happening. Let me see if I'm trying to get into my current live. And yes, we are on. Hopefully everybody got those notifications. Last minute being on. Troll Farm, I see you in the chat. Let me start my intro, okay? Let me do my little intro and then we'll hit the ground running. I thought I needed like a good 24 hours before I start talking about this again. Um, Thank you guys. Yes, please hit that like button. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me say hello to my beautiful members. I have Troll Farm Buggy, Coffee Addict. Hope you're doing well and hope you guys had a beautiful holiday season. Brienne, you made it in time. Shout out to you. Let me see all these members. Dee Dee, shout out to you. Bella's World as well. Hey there, hey there. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Nana T is here as well. Saying hello to the members. TT, shout out to you. Thank you for coming in today. Oh Lord, Ebony Eyes is in the house. Shout out to you guys. Okay. Peekaboo is here. Oh my gosh, it's a lot, you guys. Moonlight, Kitty, April, Iridescent Unicorn Farm. Shout out to you. And thank you guys for coming in. Melly, 69 Mel. I'm just greeting people, guys. Lori, Baby Shay, Kitty, Jen. Yes, and thank you. Shout out to all my members. Thank you so much for coming in. April, Trace, Baby Shay's in the house as well. Nana and Stephanie Morris. Shout out to you guys. Yes, the one is here as well. Bowling with cotton balls. um, Crafts and hulls with Layla. Eyes on those pics. Teresa Queen photos. What the heck did you guys are like peaceful warrior. Shout out to my members. Come get this commentary. Kiva's in the house as well. Shout out to you. The goal, listen, shout out to the plainest chain as well. Shout out to her. Brienne, I'm not gonna be here for an hour. I'm gonna be here for like a good 20 minutes or so. Okay. That video was sus from Gerardo. All right. So today, Gerardo Zuniga, okay, and like I said, okay, let me figure out how I want to say this. I feel like he has an insider, and his insider might not always be correct about information. That's where I stand. His insider might not be correct with information. I don't know. Brienne, you said it for me, please. Um, that's how I feel. I feel like he kind of came in the YouTube street swinging. I think it was great. He did a video today on his channel. I think it was great to remind people of his background because he has been, to a certain degree, a lot of people have been coming after. And you know what? As we should, because I think we have a lot of questions. You're only here for the comments. So he released some pictures for us today. I have some of those pictures. They're watermarked very well, so I'm trying to see them without them watermark, at least a little bit to understand some of what he is showing us. In addition to um, his pictures, he also gave us a couple penal codes in his commentary as to why the Cabo Six would be charged with more charges. This is what he said. You know, he is. I mean, he's damn if he's doing that. I think you're right. Get out of those. How did he verify that I don't know, you guys. Leaked info always comes with a red flag. You guys got to keep that in mind. Yes, 150 is beautiful. Thank you, Brienne. Keep that in mind. If it is leaked information, then it's leaked information. Thank you, Sheila. Welcome. And all you new subscribers, welcome, guys. If it's leaked information, then it's leaked information, right? You kind of take it with a grain of salt. There's a lot of stuff that has been leaked that hasn't quite checked out on his end. Keeping that in mind. My thing is, I think that he knows that people have been coming for his name and they've been discrediting him. And so he's coming swinging. He's coming to defend himself, right? He is. That's just how it is. But the photos was so far away, I left with zero additional clarity. What he was able to point out to me, Jane, and you let me know, because I know you're probably going to go. You guys check out the Plainest Jane. If you're from my true crime and you're not subscribed to the Plainest Jane, as well as come get this commentary with Kiva, those are two channels that you want to check out. And also Danny Robertson as well with Truth Teller Danny, okay? Because we break things down and we're very into the details of stuff. Hey Darcy, welcome. But I have the pictures. I'm gonna show you guys the pictures because I screenshotted those pictures. The biggest red flag that I have, and I will tell you guys, was the fact that these pictures have not been given to the authorities yet, and we have an open investigation. So he was doing various comparisons and coming up with commentary as to, like, in this picture, this is the fight video. If you guys see, Dejanay is right there. The fight videos, right? Dejanay with no clothes, right? Or excuse me, Shanquella with no clothes. And then his theory, or his what he's saying is that they closed her, they put clothes on her and basically moved her to the living room, where you see the EMT right there from the Red Cross and that doctor working. Now, I was like, damn, first of all, the watermark is all over that picture. So I said, I need to scoot in more. And so what I plan to do tomorrow is I actually want to zoom in more to those pictures. I am confused, as Teresa says, I'm confused as to why he showed us the pics before the authorities. Yeah, any and all information that can move this case forward should be turned over immediately. I'm struggling with that piece too, because I was under the impression that maybe it is hard to see that maybe an insider gave him the information and then he was able to give it to the attorneys and everybody involved, right? Like, that's what you do. That's how you cooperate with law enforcement. But it doesn't sound like that was the case. The family, I don't think, are privy to these photos, and I'm really hopeful. I don't know if the family watches my channel. Danny, I don't know if you're able to make sure that the family, somebody needs to get these photos here And I'm wondering, the clothes that she's wearing, they looks like they're capri pants. Like they're to her knee, guys. And I'm like pointing at my knee, but they're to her knee. I don't know what. I don't know. That's interesting. Maybe I'll look into that. I was like, I didn't want to mess with it because he copyright. I think he copywrote all those photos. I don't know. That's how it's done in the U.S. How much Photoshop can do the? I don't know, you guys. You're saying they're biker shorts, so not maybe capri shorts, biker shorts like to the knee. Okay, I mean it's a hard picture to see. I wish I could zoom in a little bit more, and I'm gonna have to probably mess with it and go live with it tomorrow so we could talk a little bit about it. But I mean, it's covering her face. One thing I was under the impression is that they intentionally cover certain areas of this photo. That's what they initially said. So if this is the only photo that they have, and what he did, it was a comparison of the furniture from Cabo Villa, okay? Um, he did a comparison side by side with the furniture, the fixtures of the wall match, as well as this little brown couch in the area where the doctor's head is at, like in that upper area. My thing is this is who took this picture? They do. Who took the picture? Did the police take the picture? Was she alive during that time? Is that why were they working on her right there? Was she alive here and they were working on her? Was her pulse faint? Where was she at here? Why does her stomach area look so swollen? The question that he wouldn't answer. Thanks everything for your work. Yeah, I mean, I don't like I said, I feel like he's getting an insider in here, but I do have a question about who took the picture, and it sounds like it's an insider. Okay, that's fine. But if it what I'm not talking about like was it the because he showed some other pictures where it was like a brick area. Um and it was like kind of like the walkway, you have the ambulance, it was cops. So the police took the picture right then and there. Has she already passed by then? Like was she alive here? Then you have the two EMT guys looking over, and then you have the doctor right there. He said the staff working on her gave him pictures. So Teresa, here's my question, and if I have any doctors in there, but again, it might be different because of processes, but is this the process for an EMT to take pictures? Like, I just saw that. I just don't know if they're over her while she's alive or she's passed by then. That's the doctor who's under investigation, yes, and her information is already out there if you check out Truth Teller Danny. I don't know, but for him, he gave these pics and not the police. It's a stage photo. Oh, Lord have mercy. She looks swollen. He said the staff working on her gave him the pics. So they were taking pictures of her while they were working on her? Or was that the police that gave the pictures? Lord have mercy. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I wonder if those are actual her clothes. The family says that she owned those clothes. If the family can say that she owned those clothes, maybe they dressed her in one of the other girls' clothes. That's what I was wondering, guys. I was wondering if that was her clothing. It's odd. You're not the only one. You can't get a clear picture. The signature doesn't help. What got me was that when he asked if he gave the photos to the family, he said, I would, but what's most important is giving the district attorney. But he was showing them to us with hopes of getting money. Yeah, some of you guys were talking about the whole Patreon and all this other stuff. I mean, I didn't know he got a Patreon. I don't trust Gerardo at all, not even. Lord have mercy, you guys are going in on. I got 300 people in this chat, and you guys are going in on these comments. All right. If they were giving her rescue breaths, it could cause some abdominal distension, Charmaine says. Someone there was part of the rescue, took the pics, unsure who. But is it? This is a question that I have. And maybe this is a question that we can, and I'll have to contact somebody on this. if they were working on her and she was alive, is it part of the process to take pictures of the, like, wouldn't that be after you would have called, like, given her a time of death? Why would they hover over her, work on her, and then, take pictures of her? I'm so confused. If she was alive, the EMT would have been working on her in that photo. One EMT still has his bag on his shoulder. Roderick is the only one that should be taking pictures, practitioner here. I am Angel. Shout out to you. Look, medical examiners and law enforcement is the only one that should be taking photos. Medical practitioner here. Get it on. Danny's like, I'm behind. Danny, go to that 2.0 part. Yes, donations and subscribe to all. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know. Someone there was part of the rescue, took the picture on who we said that. Why were they staring at her instead of working on her? This is what I was wondering, Corey. Was she alive then? No, in the US, it's not normal to take pictures during something like this. In Mexico, I don't know, doubtful. This is what I was wondering. I was so confused by that. But see, here I am Angel. Shout out to her. She says, I'm a medical practitioner. Law enforcement, medical examiner and law enforcement is the only one that should be taking pictures. That is a question for someone who works in the Mexican medical community. We got to ask. We got to ask. And maybe, I don't know if Danny Robertson, we did an interview with a forensic medical expert who knows the forensic parts. And maybe that's a question we can ask him. I came across your page. Oh, shout out to you. I know people have said that to me, that they confused me with the other person. Mermaid in the ICU. I wonder if it was a housekeeper or someone else to take photos. I can somewhat imagine pictures being taken if there was foul play suspected and you need proof for some reason. Right, Mermaid? But what I was wondering is, was she alive then? And look, the doctor was on her knees. You got the two EMTs looking over her head, right? They're looking like this. She's laying down. When did they realize that she was not, like, some's not, I don't know. And why would they take pictures? Hey, Teresa, Jesus in control. Shout out to you and thank you for becoming a member. It's okay, Kat. I haven't been on for long and I wasn't going to be on for long. So these are the pictures. Here we go. You see the EMTs right there, the picture on the right, at least my right, right? You got two EMTs right there. You have the doctor. The doctor's the one with the headband. She's on her knees. Okay. And I'm going to see if I can zoom in. Oh, Lordy, because this thing is like horrible. If you look at that picture, let's see how much I can zoom in here. Her hands. Okay. Let me see if I can take this picture and get us closer. I'm going to send this to myself right now and show it on the MacBook. In one sec, guys. See if we can get this picture going for everybody. Oh, it's not going. Save to photos. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. See if I can get this picture added so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And I'll remove this guy. But in this picture, I actually zoomed in. Let me see if I can show this. Lord, it's still showing me the same size. Okay, let me see if I can share this with everybody in here. Screen share. Is this it? Right here. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to see how far I can go in here and zoom in. Look at this. Oh, shoot. I don't want to do that. Okay. Here it is. Let me make myself a little bit smaller for everybody. And let me take some of these comments down. Here we go. So what got to me, right? So you got these two EMTs that are looking over her. You see that? They're looking over her. And the doctor's right there. And this is allegedly Shanquella on the floor. Okay. No shoes. She's wearing like these biker shorts. I thought they were capri shorts because they don't go all the way to the ankle, but they go to the knee. Okay. And then you have the doctor right there. The doctor looks like she's wearing scrubs. Okay. She's looking down. She's got her arms. You can't see where her arm is. I mean, you see the red circle. You see her arm right there. Okay. Shanquella's other arm is somewhere over here. All right. And they're looking at her. He's looking over here like, okay, is she breathing? I don't know if they're trying to stabilize her or if she was alive. So my question is this. Was she alive when this photo was taken? That is my question. What do you guys think in the chat? Was she alive when this photo was taken? Okay, it looks like EMT just arriving and assessing, and she is still dressed. Right. That's EMT. I mean, you guys are saying no, no, I don't think so. Okay. Body temperature, no pulse, joint stiffness. The doctor knew she was gone. You say you call BS? Yeah, I don't want to look. I'm sorry, Just Jay. I know this is the pictures that were released, and I mean we're not seeing her face, which is a good thing, but just giving you a heads up. I have 3 daughters that are in Shanquella's. I'm so sorry, Roderick. Yeah. So when you have you ever seen someone being worked on fully dressed? Where's the AED? I could this have been taken right when she arrived when they arrived? Is that a possibility that they took it right? But my thing is who took this picture? Was it law enforcement? Because then that would mean that if law enforcement takes pictures, that would mean that law enforcement took the pictures when EMT was there. And if you think back at the police report, they were interviewing the doctors and the people here. I didn't think that they were on the scene at the same time as the EMTs. The EMTs are, if they're assessing the situation just as arrived, where's law enforcement? Who took this picture? Does anybody like, this is not making any sense. The FBI hasn't now. I thank you for sending it to them. The family should have been contacted before it was published. That's what I was saying. That right there, I don't know. I thought they got there 3 hours late. Thank you. They dressed her before the medics arrived. Something in the report said that she's on the couch though when they try to give her fluids. No? Oh my gosh. You guys are better than me. I mean, none of this is adding up. Danny, I'm wondering, I know you're in the chat. Shout out to Truth Teller Danny. Danny, if you can, who would have taken this picture? Because if it's by practice, law enforcement and medical examiners take pictures, then that would mean that the only person who would have access to this picture would be law enforcement, right? Wouldn't that be the logical? So what that tells me is law enforcement was there when the medics were there, but I thought law enforcement arrived later. She passed away shortly after those attacks. I think the doctor announced her, and then they came to remove her. She looks bloated. Sorry, looks deceased. You was not one of her friends still there? Maybe I did. Oh my God. Law enforcement always arrives before the medics. So maybe it, oh, now see, this is just, mm-mm-mm. You guys are going in on these comments. This picture looks blurry, sort of like a screenshot of a video or a phone. You guys saying that her abdominal area looks swollen. Are we going with the theory that when she was found, the others were gone? Then it was someone official or someone who worked at the village. I don't know what we're going with, Jules, but none of this is making sense. I don't know. You think Mystery? Shout out to Mystery Team. He says, "Wow, I think the crime. Yeah, it's definitely a crime." It's hard to figure out who took the photo by, let me see, by process of elimination. And if someone gets that metadata, hey everybody, and I'm trying to make sure I got 520 people in this chat, guys. If you're in, please hit the like button while we're assessing the situation. We're gonna go live tomorrow. I need like a full 24 hours to decompress and process this picture a little bit more because I am lost. Bad Betty, I don't know if I can. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want him. He has his channel now. I really want him to address because somebody asked in the chat about the arrest of Dejanay. Somebody asked. He said he's gonna do a whole segment on it. I'm gonna wait for that. In the doctor's report was reported she's dehydrated, so she would need an infusion. Don't see anything. Hey, speaking of which, thank you. I don't see anything, any AED, like Tasha had said that earlier. Welcome, Leslie. Welcome, Leslie. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome in the chat. I'm looking at my other device. Okay, somebody pointed this out, the EAD. So it looks like they just got there based on this picture. They just arrived. That's what it seems like to me, right? You see, you got his backpacks there. They're looking at her. Look, they got their gloves on. What happened here? What happened here? You guys see this white blanket? Is this like a blanket or what is it? I don't know. I don't know. This is I want to know what this blanket is here. Let me see if I can put this comment down. Oh my gosh. Whoa, let me go through these comments real quick. That's what it looks like. They just got their bags not off or on the floor. Yes, the swelling could be an internal injury. I also think you can say who arrived first. You can say who arrived first. Usually depends on who's closer to the time. You think it's a pillowcase? Honestly, I can barely see. It kind of looks like a white pull towel, like one of those white towels from like a hotel. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wow, that happened at that point. Is that even the same hotel? The couches look a little different, maybe off by a color, but the layout is pretty similar based on the pictures that he showed, guys. The swelling, let's see, let me look at these other comments real quick. Given the quality of the picture, I think it zoomed in a lot better before it was taken. Do you guys think that this is a picture of a actual video footage? Also, that's not the living room. It looks like the bedroom where her beating was recorded. Yes. You don't think that this is the living room? I thought this was the living room. The original photo menace, yeah, that photo just made more confusing. No answers here, just more questions. I have more questions. I have more questions. It looks like she's gone. Whoa. And they're leaving. Gloves on and backpack on. Nothing more they can do. Ooh. Do you think I didn't even think of that, Danny? Danny, look at this comment that Danny just made. It looks like she's gone. They're leaving. Gloves on, backpack. That would make more sense though. Because then that would mean that they took the picture while they were leaving. Backpack, nothing more they can do. I didn't even think of that. That would make more sense. It is just whoa. It would make more sense for this to have been the photo of when they were leaving, not when they arrived. This is so wow. The zoom picture makes sense. That's mine turns out when I zoom in. Is that her for some people are saying that. Shout out to Troll Farm Buggy who said we don't even know if that's really her. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Um, wasn't she naked? Did 6 put? You mean did the Cabo 6 put clothes on her? I see. Don't see there many urgency. Maybe they arrived and never put their backpacks down, and then law enforcement took a picture. Yes, Danny wins. You don't have a backpack with gloves on. You don't have a backpack with gloves on. Yeah, because look at the gloves are touching the backpack. Lord have mercy, you guys. I think you hit it in the head. I think it's a screenshot still shot of a video. That's what I think. Oh, yes, most definitely. You guys make sure Ikmel's going to be on News Nation now. Shout out to Ikmel. Not convinced this is really her. Okay. Even her feet look swollen or bloated. To give an AED can't do it with the clothing on. Where's the IV? Shh. They would not leave her there when they just arrived. Oh my God. I think they just showed up and the doctor has been working on her. The swelling. Okay. From when she got beaten. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yes, please hit the like button while you're in this house. CC's on the floor. CPR. Did Six put her on the floor before the meds arrive? Look at the picture. She's still on the floor. She's not on the couch. You and Danny's chat room are the best people wanting. Aw, thank you so much, Roderick. Shout out to you. Thank you guys. And you guys are the best subs. You don't even know. Thank you for subbing and supporting our channel. Some people think that supporting means monetary. Sometimes just clicking and viewing is a support. So and hitting the like button. So thank you so much for doing that for us and keeping our channels going because you guys make the channels. Keep that in mind. Shanquella was already deceased by 3 p.m. according to the autopsy, so the doctor knew that she was deceased. When she arrived, EMT came about 2 hours later at the police report was a lie, and the police report was a lie. The doctor told. Yeah, they had jumped her with the voltage. The shirt would be off, you guys. Ooh, Jules, here you go. Shout out to Tasha. Tasha, I know there's like almost 700 people here. Tasha, if you're in the chat, you brought this up that AED, right? Her shirt would be turned off. She would have no shirt. Does she have a shirt on in this picture? She got a blue shirt on, guys. She's got a blue shirt. Bingo. Well, what? Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't think they ever got that IV. Doesn't the body go to the hospital? Ooh, that's a great question. Well, what clothes did she have on when she arrived back in the States? Did the coroner funeral home put the same clothes back on her? I'll have to look over all of this. Please do, Danny. This is just so much. EMT doesn't take pictures, but usually they're after they work on someone, there's medical equipment gloves lines. They had their gloves on, Danny, on this one. This is our subby Danny who says paper from all medical equipment all around. They usually make a mess around giving care. Right. And they had their they had their gloves on. To me, it looks like maybe they just or one or two things. They arrived and saw her there. They're like, well, we're just, she's already not breathing or something, right? It is definitely dark. Yeah. I think the doctor knew that the medic people was gonna look crazy. Like, what happened here? Yes. Let me tell you guys something before I forget. Okay, keep this in mind. Cabo Villa, Cabo Villa, okay, is rebranding. They are rebranding. So they're not called, they changed the name to try to get away from this. So if there's one thing that Gerardo did say today that really made my eyebrow raise really high, who owns those villas? Who's the big head honcho in Mexico that owns them, that wants to make sure that get away from any negative anything, name or anything behind Cabo Villa 6 because they immediately started rebranding. Guys, they changed it. If you guys go to Truth Teller Danny and her channel, she shows that. So keep that in mind. There's a huge rebrand going on right now with Cabo Villa 6. Yeah, did they say they use AED? If so, shirt and bra would be off, and they wouldn't have dressed her. They would not redress her. Oh my gosh, waiting for the corner at this point. Yeah, we would have to cut the shirt. Right, Tasha, is what I was saying. Thank you. Thank you. Right, Mama? Do you have something to say? Yes, let me see. To me, I think it was one of the people that assaulted her released the tape. Oh, Lord. Don't they usually cut the clothes? Thank you, guys. And whose pockets are tied with that? Money is money. Oh my gosh, you guys are going in on these comments. Oh, wow. Are U.S. laws, if she's in a fib, they would have to keep CPR going for 30 minutes. I don't know about Cabo. Ooh, gosh. I didn't even think of all of that. It's hard to check spine injuries with clothes. All right, and I'm just looking at your guys' comments. There's so much going on. The medical people should be held accountable as well. Money is a lot, but you did wrong when you want to cover up your extra money, in my opinion. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Look at you guys going off on these comments. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Yes, and thank you. Please hit that like button. Great coverage. I've got cotton balls for eyes. Rabbit, thank you. Yes, and Baby Bunny. Shout out to Baby Bunny who's here with me. By the U.S. corporation. Well, here's the thing, Danny. I don't know if you heard what Gerardo said, but he said that this is interesting. He said that it was somebody in Mexico that owns um something in terms of Cabo Vilas, and they wanted to make sure that things were kept under wraps, as it pertains to, the accident, and not the accident, but the murder of this woman in that villa. I saw they barely arriving. Was the doc supposed to already be on scene? I don't know. In my opinion, she's been dead for a while, and that's why the gas is built up in her belly. Lori, look what Lori said, that she had passed away a while, and so she's got buildup. But I can't even say that that's the case unless, like, I wish we had a better picture too. I cut the close in Cali, but have to preserve the patient's modesty in Arkansas. Things should be different. Oh, Jamie, that's a good point. But that should have, yeah, those defibrillator pads on. She doesn't even look like she has anything. Now, wait a minute. I do see something here. What is this? Okay, wait. No, I think that's part of his see, this is so when he did the what is it called? The watermark on this, it kind of went all over here in the most important part of the picture. But I don't know, guys. What do you guys I can't even no. I can't even like figure this out here. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to see what else is relevant here, and it's so hard to tell. You know what's missing here? I don't see in the other pictures of the Cabo of the villa. One thing I notice is that they have a coffee table. Where is that coffee table at? Unless this one doesn't have a coffee table, but when he was doing that photo comparison, he was showing some with coffee tables. Did this one specifically not have like a coffee table, or kind of like an end table or something? Like, I'm kind of curious to know what happened there with that situation. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. HIPAA wouldn't apply in Mexico. I don't know if HIPAA applies. It's HIPAA, not HIPAA. The ones like, listen, spell it correctly. How we know that's her? Queen. Queen. A lot of people are asking that. How do we know that's her? Troll Farm Buggy said it too. He's like, how do we know it's not somebody else? Sometimes developers sell units separately for investors. Ooh. Ooh. If she was already swollen like that, when they got there, I don't think they would have tried life measures, that she would have been gone for a while. Right. I don't know, you guys. Have you all compared the rooms? If possible, just Jay, Gerardo did for the most part. But it's gonna be kind of hard, like, yo, they all kind of look alike, all these little villas. He pointed out the fixtures, those fixtures look alike, unless this is the coffee table thing area where the head is at, the doctor's head. And then they kind of went from there. I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat about it? Because I was trying to figure that out too, of like, do these rooms all look alike or what? I don't know. If she was that bloated, they would have known she was gone. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think that she was gone for quite some time. I don't know. The way this dude's standing up looking at the person laying down. Hey, Brandy, in my opinion, they were not looking at her like they were helping her. They were looking at her like it's too late. Ooh. That is the coffee table behind the doctor? Okay, thank you, Sherry. Because that's what I said. I was like, where's that coffee table that the other rooms had? That's what I remember there being. Was like a big coffee table or something to that effect. I want to see if I want to see it without the watermark too. I definitely want to see it without the watermark. Absolutely. Medics, do you want to see it with that? What do you want to do? No, I'm on. I had this is a microphone. You can't have it. You can't have it. Baby Bunny's like, listen, I want to hear what's going on. Shirt would have been off though. Shout out to Lex Lux. Woo wee, you guys. They knew it was too late. Maybe the EMTs were there to collect the body to take to the. Oh, yeah. Hey, Krusty, which is BS. Yeah. So there were some other photos that were released, but this one was the one that was released today. When did the coroner show up? Whew. Um, Great question. I don't think that that's what. I mean, I don't think that that's what happened. I think they took her from there. I don't know. This must be from the video. This is why it's so great. This is why I was saying, Natasha, is that it looks like somebody took it from a video, right? Yeah, that watermark sucks. Needs to revisit Nasir's video. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So I wanted to come up here. I was only supposed to come up here for like 20 minutes, and I'm here for 40 now. I'm gonna head out, guys. But, but, we really need to dive into this a little bit more. This picture right here got my head a little bit spinning, and I think I'm like, let me get like 24 hours to process this a little bit more. I think the documentation about attempting to do CPR starts at IV and what did you say? And all life-saving measures were just part of the nurse's storyline. So sad. Oh Jesus. You think so? So many, yes, and please keep this family in your prayer. Videos is still running. Shameful. It is intense. Absolutely. Hey, Julieta, welcome. Thank you. I don't know what to make of this. And I'm just wondering if we can get a picture without a watermark. So this is the zoom in picture that I have. I want to look a little bit more like, I don't know how much deeper, and I don't like respectfully. Right, mama. I want to see what this see right here. This is somebody said that this was the coffee table moved to the side, right where my marker's at, and that was the couch right there, or a couch or something. I'm curious to know, like, is that it? I don't know. And of course, it's got the copyright 2022 in there, so we're using this picture under fair use for whatever it's worth. I highly doubt that he's going to strike us for that. That is the bedroom. Some carpet in the Okay, and not the living room. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if the murderers filmed it too. I'm impressed by the doctor's hair stayed in one place for CPR. Oh, bowling with cotton balls. Did you hear what you guys that's a very interesting point to make. What's behind that dog's head? It's like a coffee table chair thing. It's one of the fixes chairs. This metal part right here, I don't know what that is though. Maybe it's like a fixture, like a decorating piece or something. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. In my opinion, they're looking at Earth. At Earth, her confused, like, we are knowing that she's dead, but not knowing the story's not adding up. Ooh, looking at her. Okay, I see. This is not the bedroom, but the living room. That's what I thought. This is the living room, not the bedroom. That can't be the bedroom. That's not the bedroom. Yeah, what's the metal pole in the background? That's what we're saying. We're going to look at this a little bit deeper. I just need you guys to do me a favor. Make sure you come back. I had to get off camera because I have Baby Bunny here. Tomorrow, we're going to go at it and let's look at it. Let's talk about it tomorrow. I feel like I need 24 hours to really consume this picture and dissect it a little bit different. My mind might change. Well, the doc does wear glasses a lot in her pictures, so she's a brunette. Yeah, the room looks very small. So I'm gonna do that. Let me see. Hold up. Let me make sure. I just want to highlight people's comments. They knew she was dead already. They're looking down as if to say, "What you want us to do? This is a dead body. That's why the emergency pack is on and the responders back." Ooh wee. What do you think? Ooh wee. What do you think? Oh, go back to the fight video. I would not want a picture like this of my loved one being released without my family's consent or not. Well, that's true. I hope he reached out to them. He didn't. He did not reach out to the family. Let's be very clear. He said so himself today. A lot of people asked him. The family did not know about these pictures. This is what I had asked earlier today when I went live. I said, well, does the family have knowledge of these pictures? And he said that he would be willing to give the pictures to the family. In addition to that, he also said that law enforcement, or they don't, the FBI doesn't have these pictures. He would be willing to give it to the what is it, State Department. They don't have those pictures. He literally came and released these pictures to the YouTubers before going to law enforcement. That is what he did. That is what he did. That is, I mean, no joke. That is exactly what he did. And so we're left here with these pictures, kind of wondering what is next. I don't know. Yeah. Is that an IV line on the standing dude's arm? Who? Oh, let me see that. Hold up, hold up. It's kind of hard to tell because um he doesn't, let me see. Like, I don't think he has anything on. See? I don't even think they had any equipment on. And the gloves were already on. You guys, I think Gerardo has a video and we'll release it later on the right time. I hope so. Like I said, I hope so. You'll be watching me tomorrow. Thank you, Leslie. Yeah, make sure you guys do. We're going to talk about this more. Over the left arm on the pick. Over the left arm on the pick. Kat says that he has an IV line over the left arm on the pick. On the guy standing up. So you got this guy right here. Unless this is your right arm, my right arm. It's such a blurry picture, though. It almost looks like a picture of a video. Look at this. What do you guys think? Here we go. I see tattoos and then I don't see anything else. I'm zooming in as much as I can. Now let me look at this other guy here. That's his arm. And then where's that other guy's arm? You can't see it. Oh, it's right there. It's under the watermark. It's under the watermark. That's how I see that picture. I don't know. What do you guys think in there? Still video, hit the like button. Thank you. It is crazy. On the other side, the other guy. Okay, I'm at the other guy. Guys, I'm going down the other guy. Look, zoomed in as best as I can. Here's this other arm. It's kind of hard to see, but there it is. Nothing. I don't see it. Do you guys see something that I don't see? It's the way that shirt is bent. They said that the maid found her. I think it either wants to get paid to release the video. I don't trust anybody in Mexico. Natasha, she's like, listen, they don't trust us Mexicanos over here. I'm sorry, Natasha. I don't blame anybody for feeling the way that they do. I don't. I believe she will. Lord. Okay, his hand was resting on his leg. Right. Here it is. There's the hand. It's so hard to see that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Whew, we guys. Look at this. I'm looking and I'm zooming in for everybody to see because I know we didn't get zoomed in pictures. I'm going as best as I can. Okay, and then tomorrow what we'll do is we'll examine those other photos. This is the other guy, the bigger guy, the one that's standing up. He's kind of like looking like to see like, hey, what's up? You know, like trying to see if there's any signs of life, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm going in here. Yes. And mods, let me know. I have 1,000 people here on this chat. Can you guys let me know if the chat is going to? I can't tell if the chat is going fast. You don't see it? Okay. Um, Dude threw his bag on the glasses and his head like he's headed out. Well, that's what it looks like. But I mean, I think it can be interpreted either way. I really think that the guy on his knee looks completely at ease, as if there's nothing to do here. I think they're looking at like, whoa, what happened to her? It's really hard to tell. The chat seems fine. Thank you guys. Let me know if you guys, I just want to make sure you guys are able to type your comments. Okay. Yo. I don't know. It's a hard picture to interpret. One question I would have is, do they have any more pictures to release at this point? Do they have any more pictures to release? Because this picture is, I mean, she's not wearing a mask. That's one thing I could tell you. They are, but she's not. I don't know. Let me make sure I catch up to these comments. 2 straps hanging on. Yes, thank you. Please hit that like button while you're in. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Yeah, it looked really hard. Looks like something at first. Do they have videos? I don't agree with that they headed out. I need to see the video to know what's going on. I mean, that would be a good thing to do, don't you think? Lilac says join his Patreon to see his website for pictures. I mean, and I saw that. I saw him promoting that. I mean, you know, I don't know what to say about that. I feel some type of way about it, especially if these photos have not been handed to the FBI prior to anybody else. Like nobody. I'm so confused by this. Yes, of course, Rabbit. New pics will be released in another week to help someone stay relevant. Just in my Lord. No, more info needed. Yes, definitely more info. Gloves for sure would be off if they were leaving. I am Angel. Look at this. And I know we have some medical professionals in the chat. Shout out to all my medical professionals. She said, listen, the gloves would be off if they were leaving. So they arrived with the gloves on. You guys, they're ready they're ready or to actively thinking about rescue. What, mama? No way. They have nothing to do. The guy on the knee and the hands are resting, not ready. Other has backpack. Not one of them looks ready. Lord, she's not wearing a mask because she knows she can't catch the virus from anyone that's not breathing. Oh, Jesus. You guys, nope. The gloves are about to come off. Oh, wow. Why would a medic have glasses on top of their heads and still if they're coming off? Let's see. You mean this medic right here, the one that's standing up? Okay. I mean, I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know the answer to that. Kind of seems like he's giving a piece of evidence one piece at a time. And then we got stuck on the photo. Melly Mel says if that was really her and she's bloated, she was already gone. When I found my sis, she was bloated and I was tapping on her ER on the phone with my little sis and told her to no tap her. Or not to tap her. I see. I'm sorry, Mel, for your loss. And I'm just kind of Melly69 Mel. I'm kind of wondering if she was gone by then. Like, how long ago? You guys are talking about bloating. I'm thinking that must have been a while ago. Go and prepare and leave gloves. Go and prepare, leave gloves to not contaminate someone else. Well, but he's touching his backpack. His backpack can't be clean. None of that is making sense. Look, you see this? Big old hand glove to the backpack. I know he's holding it back, but he would have put it down, no? I don't know. Those are sunglasses. Thank you, Miss Daly. Shout out to you. He can't believe what he's looking at, Natasha says. Shout out to Natasha. Yes, ma'am. I glove up the way to the scene, take off before leaving the house unless I'm transporting the patient to the hospital. They stay on. Shout out to all the medical professionals in my chat. Seems like they were already informed it was death upon arrival reason for gloves on. Ooh, 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 right? Because he hasn't touched her yet. Okay. 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 I mean, great point. Who does CPR for 30 minutes and then they knew she was already gone again? Mexico is corrupt. Well, I mean, I could tell you that. I mean, and I told you my people, my country, it can be very corrupt. I mean, there are situations, but corruption is everywhere. Okay, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Yeah, you only touch a buddy with the glove off to prevent cross contamination. Shout out to, well, I see, and that's what I was thinking. I was like, I thought you would have to have one glove on, but hey, I don't know. COVID starts in the body. He's looking like, why you call me in here? Shake my head. Patty says, looks like they just got there and the doc is filling them in to the false report. Oh Lord, not the false report. Oh my gosh, you guys, not the false report. Stop. Looks like maybe he's not resting his hand on his knee. He's just pushing to stand back up. Could be. Lord, now we're dissecting this whole photo. You guys, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to make of it. You ready? What's wrong, mama? What's wrong? He gloved in when they came in. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think is the problem? Hmm? Let me see. What else do you guys have here? You don't stop doing CPR until the ambulance arrives, but I'm not sure how other spots do their things. Hey, avoidable owl, shout out to you. This is an absolute image. This is an absolute image from a video. So question is, wait a minute, Treasure Island. Who recorded this? Was there a security camera in the living room? Um, that was what we were wondering. Where this looks like a picture of a video. That's what that looks like to me. Looks like the guy with the backpack is standing up guy had to, because this is crazy. Are there pictures to see if the doctor had to watch and maybe we can see the exact time? I think they paid her. Yeah, follow the money. Ava, did you just say follow the money? Do you have something to say? Yes? She likes looking at my mic. I'm not going to lie. I think she's going to be a YouTuber at some point. On a positive note, they're not showing her face. That's true. Just got here. The victim has clothes. So someone put clothes on her. Yeah. It's a lot, you guys, to even consume, I think. So what I want to do is I want to sit down a little bit more and kind of give this the proper review that it needs because I feel like it needs a lot of reviewing in my opinion. I have a lot of questions. I want to see the other photos as well. Because some of this is not making sense. Nothing is making sense whatsoever. And this is just a zoom in version. I think Gerardo did not zoom these pictures in. I happen to be able to here on my computer. Um, and then you have the obstruction of the watermark, which kind of sucks. I'm glad, based on what Danny is saying, that the FBI now has these photos. Shout out to Danny if she reported to the FBI because they need to be. My other question is does family know about these clothing items? Do these biker shorts look familiar to the family? I'd like to know that because then that'll help us to determine if that's truly, for those that are saying it's not Shanquella, if it's truly Shanquella, what better way to tell if family's able to identify other clothes, right? Like, you, I don't know, like, do these shorts look familiar? I'm kind of curious to know about that. I'm also curious to know about this picture. Is this security footage and a picture taken from security? That could be another, you know, angle to look at as well. Yeah, and we talked a little bit about that, right? What's wrong? You ready to go? And I think Baby Bunny's ready to go, but I just wanted to talk to everybody and go live on this. No, she couldn't be gone. She didn't release her. She couldn't be gone. She didn't release herself if dead. I don't know. I don't know. But this picture leaves a lot for us to talk about because I don't know what to make of it. I still don't understand why he says he's going to show a clear picture of his site. Well, I mean, you really just have to zoom in, right, Teresa? Like that's all you have to do is zoom in. Looks like yeah, Gerardo. Oh, yeah. The Jamie. I don't think they would have CCTV in the villa room. That would be pretty invasive. I mean, but it's Mexico, so you never really know what. Shoot, you just never really know, girl. You never really know what's going on over there, you know? Um, Sometimes cameras can be placed in places that we don't even think are there. That could happen. That could very well be the case, you know? Oh, and yeah, what about the poster tacked to the back of the walls? Such an expensive hotel. Stay classy. I think this is you talking about this picture right here? Right. Is that a picture? I thought it was like you know how like you could put pictures on your walls? Like that is that a picture? I didn't think that was a picture unless it looks like one. I don't know. So he knew we were going to struggling with these yes. Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Iridescent. Much love to you. How many of them did it take for them to put Gumby? I don't know. But this is what I want to do. Okay. We're going to go back at it tomorrow. We're going to talk about this case tomorrow. We're going to look at these pictures that were released. Let's talk about it. There's some other pictures that he released, but this one was the one that really sparked a lot of conversation for everybody. If you want to join us tomorrow, make sure you subscribe and you hit the like button, please. I want to thank everybody in the chat. I'm going to have to head out because I got Baby Bunny here. I don't want to keep everybody here, but I do need like 24 hours to review this a little bit different. I have some different opinions, and then I want you guys to come back tomorrow and you tell me what your opinions are because your opinion matters as well. And shout out to Danny who made sure that the FBI had this picture as well as any information that's been put out. I'm also wondering if the family is aware of these pictures, and I hope that they are. And I'm praying that they are. And you guys keep that family in your prayers. And please, please stand up against those people that are deliberately attacking the family because there's a lot of those low down gutter snipe bloggers that are doing that. And that's not fair. We don't attack victims, period, point blank. All right, guys, I got to head out. Welcome to our new members. I make sure that I will rabbit to work tomorrow for everyone. You guys have a great rest of your night. Rabbits out.